Do you want to be able to make curved roads in Minecraft that actually look good? Or any other curved object for that matter? Why not a curved railroad, a curved metro tunnel, or a curved quay? I've seen so many types of curved roads in Minecraft, but many of them look really bad. I mean, these roads are just funky and this person just straight gave up on making roads at all. In this tutorial, I'm going to show an easy and quick method for making good looking curved roads of any size in Minecraft. For this tutorial, I'm going to use the very useful mod called World Edit. It lets you do large operations like moving, stacking and removing objects with ease. You can still follow along without it, but I highly recommend you to get it since it will save you both time and effort. Now for the tutorial. Start with planning where you want the road to go so you have a rough idea of how to bend it. This doesn't need to be a detailed plan, you can just make a quick plan in Paint for example. Then you want to make a road layout by doing a cross section of the road like I'm doing here. I'm going to use polished andesite for sidewalk, red terracotta for bike path, grey concrete for pavement, white concrete for road markers, and coarse dirt for greenery. When I do my roads, I usually do them in the air to not ruin the surrounding buildings, and when I'm done I paste them down to the correct Y level with World Edit's cut and paste command. Since that's what I usually do, I'm going to do that for this tutorial as well, but you can of course do it on the ground. After that, divide the road into segments corresponding to its layers. Later, we'll make a circle for each segment and then fill in the blocks. Now make a line with the same length as the inner radius of your curve. I'm going to make a curve with the inner radius of 60 blocks. We're now going to make the curves by doing circles with World Edit. Stand at the end of the line and make a circle with the same radius by doing the command //hil block radius and replace block with the block you want and radius with the radius of your curve. In my case that would be //hil polished _ andesite 60. This will create a circle with the radius of 60 in polished andesite with the center point where I am standing. If you don't have World Edit, you can go to the website plots.ko.uk, fill in your radius and build your circle block by block. As I said, this will be more time consuming and there will be a lot of risk for errors. Now do a circle for each segment. For the next curve's radius, just add the distance to the next segment. In my case, that would be 10 circles with the radius 65, 68, 69, 70, 74, 78, 79, 80, 83, 88. I usually write down those numbers so I can keep track of them. As you can see, there's a lot of lines going everywhere, and that's why I also build my roads in the air before pasting them down on the correct Y level. Now when we have the outline for a curve, we have to decide where it should stop. It could be at 90 degrees, 100 or even 53. I'm going to cut off mine at roughly 50 degrees. At the stop of the curve you can either continue the road straight or add another curve. What is important is to have the pattern where it is cut off be the same as the curve. If the curve pattern is 2 2 2, then the stop should be at 2 2 2. Let me show you with an example. This looks wrong and this looks right. If both the curve and the stop has the same pattern, it will look right. This also applies if you're doing elevation changes to the curve. As you can see, this looks wrong, while this looks right. One tip for making elevation changes for your curve is to use a poly selection with World Edit. Instead of having a cubic selection, you can have a polynomial selection with infinite points, making it much easier to raise a segment. Simply do //cell poly to activate and then add all the points you want to raise and do the command //move u. Now remove all the unnecessary blocks from the circle and fill in each segment with the correct block. If you have world edit, you can simply use the command /fill block radius, where block is the block you want to use and radius is the radius of the fill. You can also use the command /fill hand, which means you won't have to write out the whole block ID, which will save you about 1 second of your life. This is how our road looks now. Pretty good, right? If you want to detail your curve, you also have to remember to angle your objects at the same angle as the road at that point. This looks wrong and this looks right. If the curve pattern is 1, 1, then the object should also be at 1, 1. Lastly, we'll paste down the road to the correct Y level with world edit. Now you've got the perfect curved road in Minecraft. As I said earlier, this applies for all round objects, whether it would be a railroad, a metro tunnel or a quay. If you're using world edit, there is really no limit for how big or complicated you can make something curved in Minecraft. Now I wish you good luck with your own curves, and I thank you for watching this tutorial.